didn't fall into the situation. Now, I don't know what this is like. Really scary square. Oh no, nothing actually. Then it's literally.
Maybe we use alpha plus this is actually a thing that we has to actually. I was about to sort of like that. It's not in self just on the view of this there seems so high in the series. So we can lose saying it so what's gonna happen was this whole screen back up screen check against the wall. I'm going to this time so people are going to shit on what you're supposed to do. If I this sit on change here up in the next video systems which will be national famous down to 100 that is almost 10 to 20 so that's there's a symptoms thing and the fellows last again so they were attacking me though this is because that was this is just cross training and let me on there we go really need it so worry about it I feel like getting back to base with it's like I'm more something another thing that's around it like the rage and the rage runs the career is different so send you flying off and doing part of the island then you need to talk to gas doesn't go don't try that in fact I'll probably do hacky again don't try that he's best and he's solid name I'll get it I go back to my base systems didn't bother to have it I'll just do like what was it remarkable success more than that I'll tell you what I'm just going to get rid of these now sitting here on my left all these things will extract me very frustrating there is an issue not interesting honestly if it wasn't for the fact that this so relation to the benefits of being off the so I was incredible even if quits maybe it's a notification issue you say what and I say yeah no it is some sort of weird phobia like the equal sounds glitches shall we call them the way that the horse magically flew well, I know the cutting wasn't amazing, but that's how that went, long story short. Alright. Welcome to the stream, guys. I had the craziest dream. Crazy fucking dream. Oh look, hey. It was... That's all the stuff that I had in my dream. That's... Oh well. Best not to pay it any notice. I guess what we need... Let's see if I can't just repair these things, because they seem to have taken a beating. I mean, I can't remember what happened last night. Don't feel too hot about it though. I tell you, it burns when I pee. Ooh. Okay, so we want to build goal. We're all dressed up. We got some extra stuff. Stuff that I didn't need. Stuff. Oh, let's dump all the excess stuff. I know that I make a habit of doing this, and it's. I don't know. I don't find it so bad when I watch it over. You might.
You might not watch it over. Who knows? I should mention, if you wanted to, I noticed that someone commented on the last stream. If you did want to join in, you probably can't do so on this stream. Hang on, let me. That reminds me to get into the chat after all. But you can, however, get my my contact details. I mean, my tattoo, my email address. I've sent to you in a comment on a random one of your videos that I've selected. So you probably have. I don't know if you've seen that, but when you see that, you'll see my email address, which that'll give you my. You can either ask me for mine, or I'll send me yours. We'll exchange Discord handles. Is the idea, and then you can join me in another game of Ark or other games. I've got a few. I play quite a lot, and we can stream them. We can not stream them. It's up to you. So that's all good. Now I'm just going to try and get that live chat up so that just hold the phone. Hold the phone while I load in the live chat there. Okay. Because I don't want to miss out again. I'm more than happy to play with anyone who wants to play, especially if you have your own server where there's no trolls. I don't have a server at the moment, but I'm working on that. I will probably set one up as soon as I can, as soon as I've got some hardware to allow for that, really, basically. So we do want to build gold. We've got Sava root seeds, we've got rock carrot seeds. Do we have long grass? Yes. Okay, so we've got one of each. We want to reseed, and we want to collect up some poop. So I think the first order of the day is to get around to the veritable poop fest over at the far side of the island here, and still a bit touched by that whole experience. But anyway, the poop fest. Where's the poops? Bring to me the poops. Here we go. I know last time we came through here, we ended up with enough. Now we want to put 2 in each plot, basically. Don't mistake the eggs. We want mediums, and we're gonna want 8, minimum of 8 mediums. There's another one over there. Okay, this is exciting stuff. We're getting there real quick. That's, yep, medium. Don't touch the eggs. Even if it's just a pteranodon at this stage, I mean, I'm not doing that well in the fights, in my engagements with the dinosaurs. I don't know if you've noticed that. I have noticed that. Now, how many have we got? We've got 4. How did that work out? Did we go? How does that work? It's alright. We'll just continue to mine for poop. Now, this is more productive, hey? None of these crazy goals chasing wild mythical creatures. This is, this is the life. A humble poop farming life. These dinos are happy to give me poop, and I'm going to benefit significantly from gathering it all. So, everyone's a winner in this world of poop. Poop and plantations. Why would I set my sights any higher than that? Here we go. Here's some more poop. We got 2 here. 2 good ones. Yeah. So now I only want another 2, and then I can go back and lay the foundations. While these guys are laying cables, I'm laying foundations, and we're going to build together. We're going to build something beautiful, a new society, a new world, One where you don't just magically jump up in the air and teleport off into the middle of the ocean and get attacked by sharks for no fucking reason and lose hours and hours of progress and fucking end up driving yourself to one where it's an enjoyable experience. One where everybody's happy and carrots are growing. So the more carrots I have on hand, the readier I'll be for an experience like that. Because something I know now that I didn't know before is that it really does take about 4 fucking rock carrots to tame a unicorn of that particular level. And had I known that, I probably would have waited a little bit longer, because I know now that actually, had I waited just a little bit longer, I would have had enough rock carrots. I actually went back to base and found that I had enough rock carrots, and that's when things got real. That's when things got well, I don't want to talk about it. But what we do need to do is we need to just go and seed these new crop plots. It's all about moving forward at this stage. Oh shit, I'm dehydrated. It's okay. So I'll just head on over to the barn. Have a quick drink of water there. There we go. Into the boat now. All of these crop plots. Well, what am I going to do? Actually, let's just. So this one is that one. I don't know what that one is, but that's the one this one is. So there we go. That is Savaroot. Now we got the rook carrot, of course, which is the one that I should have had a few more of there. Now this one we're going to destroy and replant. And what we're going to put in there, oh hey, we'll put the feces in there already automatically by pushing E apparently, which is not that bad, not that useful, not that useless. Long grass, that's what we wanted. Now we'll take this one, and there we go. We put the citronelle. We put these things. We've got growth. Come on, hey. Seeded, irrigated. You're doing something. Well, you're seeded and you're irrigated. Okay, so we've got everything on the grow. This is now no longer of any use to us. So I think maybe we should just quickly demolish it completely, right from the stem. There we go. Now I've got a few things nowhere near the resources that I actually paid for the thing. That's okay. Now, the key to getting a crop plus on a boat growing properly is, of course, parking in the correct configuration, and then double checking that everyone's still irrigated. So we got the text there go. We've got, what have we got? We've got the Greg, Turd, Phasia, and of course we've got Unicorn Holio. Now I've got a couple of I've got a big confession to make with regards to Unicorn Holio. Now, he's not always been a member of the team. You may remember just recently there was a bit of an experience where maybe I spent a few hours chasing a unicorn around, and it turns out that there was a power cut, and I got blasted back in time, and I actually did grab some rock carrots from back at the base, and I did tame that unicorn. So here it is. Welcome to the team, Unicorn Holio. I don't see it as cheating, even though it's cheating, because of the amount of time that I've invested into catching him. So we all know now, use carrots to tame the unicorn, but more importantly than that, don't cheat. Cheaters never win, and I'm probably not going to win. Now, we may remember at some point, I'm pretty sure we made the old Equus saddle. So it's time to get Unicorn Holio. I know this has taken a bit of a turn, hasn't it? We've got more medium animal feces. That's exciting. But more exciting than that, Unicorn Holio is saddled. Now I can make what? What do we need for that? Fiber and thatch. Well then. I don't even know what a lasso is for. I've never even seen. If this is anywhere near as useful as I think it might be, I feel like even the berry tame would have been worth. No, I would not promote. I do not advocate for berry tames with regards to unicorns. Never do that. Never try that. But do try putting a saddle on them and making it lasso. I'm very curious about that, and I think that how many can I make? Let's see, 16. So we're gonna do a couple of tests with the lasso. Impromptu lasso tests on the arc. Okay, 10 is the stack limit. Tested. Now, so they do stack, which means they probably are destructible. I don't know anything about this. Anything about it at all. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Oh, but I can do it on the... Okay, so here we are. I've got the lasso. I can ride this guy like a tank. Okay, let's try the least likely thing to work. And get this pteranodon. Yeehaw! Oh. Hey. What did I get? A fish? Okay, so I've missed. It didn't seem to work on the pteranodon. Okay. It looks like it worked on the fish, so let's not give up. Let's try it on the Fiamia over here. Which, incidentally, would do very well in our gardening and enterprise to actually tame. Notice that now that I have a unicorn, I'm not so worried about old Fiami, although I'm sure we'll... Yep, okay. Get over here is kind of the general gist of that. Okay, and how does that work? We just... You're on... How long does that last? Can I just drag you along? Can I run? I can run. I can give it a... This is great. Look at that. How does that even work? It's lovely. Okay. Now what happens if I get off? If I get off, I lose the... Okay, well that's a very useful tool in and of itself. Now what are the other crafting options? Okay, so you're a mortar and pestle. Now that also is a useful tool in and of itself. I can craft your gun station. You and one other you. Okay, you're going to be a valuable part of the expedition. This Fiomia is about to learn what it means to be tamed by a valiant explorer. We're going to take probably just this. Probably don't need any narcotics, but if we did, we probably would have some. I think. I don't even know. I can't remember what the situation in the base was. I'm mentally exhausted from that unicorn taming expedition. I'll tell you, that was just rough. Absolutely rough going. But, I mean, we did make it. We made it through. We got our 16 trank arrows. Is that all you get for 16 narcotics? Crazy. So, anyhow, we're gonna try one of them right in the eyeball. It's the perfect place to take tranks, apparently. So, just in case anyone's wondering. Oh, that wasn't the eyeball, right? That's. So we actually have our primary. Oh, I suppose the evidence. I hit him in the eyeball. Didn't you notice? No, I'm not gonna. Because he's such a high level, and because I'm so heavily burdened. There we go. We're gonna just plonk a box on the ground now. Isn't it neat? And we can dump some things that weigh stuff. That weighs something. These things will. Oh no, that will probably take them over to the thing. What weighs all that? That weighs something. This weighs something. And let's put a box within a box within a box within a box and drop that. Woo. Now, I've got a feeling that Unicorn Holio might have a carrot or two, and I think that might be a faster tame method. So we'll be able to take advantage of our really high level Phiomia and we'll tame him out in a few bites. What was that? 2 bites is 20%-ish. Oh, he's actually doing alright there. How alright? So alright that he's... I can't remember how many I put on him now. He's gonna start losing effectiveness though if I... Oh, look at that, 98.7%. Let's look at the so you're really getting what you put in there when you... Oh, look at that, he ate all... Or did he? No, he just stopped being hungry. How many carrots has he got left there? Oh, there we go. Now I wonder... They're pretty diverse on this island. There's a lot of diversity in the Phiomia community, so what's really interesting is that this guy's name just happens to be Phiomi, and who saw that coming? I don't know. I mean, it's a small island, I know. And I suppose that in itself accounts for it, doesn't it? I just happen to have a saddle here for you. Does it fit? Oh, look at that, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Now, you can stop following me. And, let's get you into your prime location. The prime location? Oh, fine. Just let's stand you near the prime location. That's fine. That's good enough for you on me. No one's holding anything against you. We won't forget Phiomi, but we've forgotten Phiomi. Now, did I have enough poop? Did I see for a deposit? Yep, everyone gets a poop. Yep, you poop for everyone. And you don't mind holding the rest of that. And as a reward, I give you a special treat. Everyone loves a raw lemon. Isn't that right, Fiomi? Ah, it's almost like having the old Fiomi back, only better, a little bit, because the old one was a little bit of a dullard. Just don't tell, well, haha. You can't tell him. Is it in poor taste? No, I don't think so. I think even Fiomi knew. Probably wouldn't admit it at first, but if you teased him enough, he'd admit it's being a little bit dull. You just teased him relentlessly enough about it. Kept calling him stupid, insulting his intelligence and his opinions. Invalidating him at every chance, and then extending an ear, a sympathetic ear, to listen. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm hunting for coelacanth, and the reason I'm doing that is because of the whole coelacanth eating thing that those birds that I've got do. They kind of only eat fish, and whether I'm hungry or not, oh actually I better get out of the water. I'm too hungry to be dilly-dallying. Yes indeed, I may not make it. Yes, here we go. Now, here's the question, and there's your answer. Is it enough? Is it enough? Oh no, we gotta get out of the water. We gotta get out of the water as well. There we go. We've made it. Now, can we salvage this by eating 3 berries of random varieties and then another 8 berries of another variety? Is that enough to salvage this? I think so. I think it's enough to get us long enough to get back to the trough, and I think this is a real wake-up call that it's time to send some meat to the fires, and it's actually a great day to do that because well, we're celebrating. You all know this is an international holiday, so we'll celebrate that by burning some pig meat on the fire. Well, pig meat. The closest thing we have to pig meat for this traditional festival. And of course, by that I mean mystery meat. We'll chuck the fish in here. We didn't get much. We're gonna need to go on a fishery or fishy, or we gotta go looking for more. Now, we'll plonk that in there, and did you notice I picked up that the charcoal? Let's see how much charcoal I've got here. There's none in there. That's good. There's 9. Now that's, I'm sure I've got more than that, which means that the majority of it's in here. Yes, indeed. This is where the majority of the charcoal does exist. So, if I now pop that there, and this of course, and we'll take that and we'll inventory manage a little bit because that's... Oh, am I still hungry? How can I still be hungry after all that eating? I don't know, but we've got some management to do. It's just sort of incidental management of inventory. You know how it is. We're here. It has to be done. That's simple. So, did I mention it's time to reinstate the number 9 food? Hell yeah. Now what have we got in here? We've got a whole bunch of these. this can go elsewhere. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. We still want to... I've got this and this to deposit, and we'll craft them. This is where this belongs, and we need another one of these. Now, while that's crafting in there, Unicorn Holio's capable of crafting. Oh no! Okay, I knew that. Come on, just you. Oh no, okay. I see what's happened. Oh, and that's happened too, okay. That's fine. So none of my animals are on follow currently. Oh, that's also fine, because... well, not you. And are you following me? No. Okay, good. The two birds are though. Oh yeah, this is starting to feel a little bit good, a little bit less like I am bummed out about the whole fact that I had to bend some of my own rules with regards to how this game is. Anyway, craft all of that. Is there some sort of weight difference? Point. Let's see. So 10 is 1. Yeah. Okay. There's no weight difference. So you basically a mortar and pestle. I can use that for all manner of things. It's a pack horse, but then again, these stegos are also pack horses. Speaking of which, oh no, I don't have that. We don't need to worry about it. I was just thinking, I wonder if the skin, because everything else is the same about the text stego. So I wonder if the skin is the same as well. That it just takes a normal. If I can get one of these skins on it, be an interesting thing to check. Now I'm pretty sure the purple one was like 40 something. I'm not 40 something. I've gained a level in the. If you don't remember from that horrible stream, I never actually activated that level, so here we are, ready to activate another level. I don't know why my movement speed's gone up. It looks as though I may have accidentally put it up when I meant to. We may have to pump that up to something. 133. That's the magic number. There we go. Hopefully it hasn't made things difficult for me in the future, because I didn't really need to do that. Now you can now stop following me. No, that's not the stop following me button, but it is when I've got that pushed up. Okay. So the managing of the inventory, that's what's happening now. We're just going to quickly dump the things that we don't need on us. Do we have any? Yep, we've got that. That's sort of unnecessary. This, I suppose, will... No. I guess it doesn't really matter which... We will just sort of... That can be interchangeable, I think. The interchangeable number 8 slot for things. What I don't want right now. That's going to go in the adventurer's crate. That's... I don't even know why that was there. This... I don't care about that. And that can go in the thing. Leave all that there. That's just a box, really. What's it all for? Who's to say? There we go. You are paying for yourself already. Fiomi. Yeah. Now, is that all the meat cook? No, not yet. It's okay. We've got more. There we go. Not much more, but there is actually quite a lot more, so never to fear. the inventory management is always requiring more managing. And okay, that's all that stuff. This now goes into here, this, and these, and the tiki torch. Yep, we don't need those there. And now, feel me, you're the gardening thing, the garden center, which means that you get to carry the things, all the things, except for that, which I saw. But oh, there's. Okay, well, there we go. So I'll take that back. You can hold on to everything else. There you go. He's probably going to eat the seeds rather than the lemons. I would. So what have I got now in my inventory? Nothing. Fantastic. Fantastic. And how much extra weight do I need? Probably I need to get to 200 like I was thinking. So we'll make that the goal. We're on 133 movement speed. We want to get the fortitude up to 20 first things first, and then we'll get the weight up to 200 after that, or before that, depending on what the next build goal is. What's the next build goal? It's an interesting question that I've been asking, and I guess it's making yet another boat. Now the reason we're making another boat is because this next boat is going to be the one that we use to do our boat adventuring. This is going to be the one that's fortified against attack lightly. So we're going to want all of that wood. That's the first thing we're going to want, and we now know that the stegos are really good for carrying around lots of wood and to basically big nice companions. So this stego, yeah, it doesn't fit in. No, it doesn't look like a part of the ark. I don't know what the hell it's doing there, but we got one. And it's there for a reason. It's part of the story. Somehow it's part of the story. So we've got the stego, ties in with everything. Isn't it obvious? So how much wood do we need? We probably need to dump the wood that we did just get. It's 100 wood. That's a good amount of wood to be dumping. But we need another 150, if you recall. So we don't need to go chopping around that close to his head if we can avoid it. Her head, even though it's a robot, this one's a female. I'm still very curious as to whether they can breed with the normal stego. Everything else has been biologically normal. So that is a question that I've got. It's a real question, and we're gonna get an answer to it because I think it's part of the story. You know, because as this game is primarily a sandbox game, I think a lot of the story is supposed to be uncovered as you go. You're supposed to be a clueless explorer, I think. And I sure as fuck am clueless. Whether or not you'd call me an explorer, that's up to you. It's a gift word, isn't it? Buffoon probably is more suitable. But, buffoon, explorer, whatever the case, we've got a tech stego. She follows us around. She carries the wood for us. What's next on our build goal? Our build goal requires that we gather hide in sufficient quantities. So, where is the sufficient? That's what we want. We want sufficient quantities of hide. Where the fuck is the raft now gone? There we go. I'm hovering right over the top of it. So sneakily, I look at what we've got, and we do need more hide. I think it's fair. The fair thing to do is to gather it. We're now in a situation where it's not going to be that painstaking together. We're not going to do it with the trikes though. They're not the ideal hide provider. My preferred provider isn't the parasaur either, but well, would you look at this? Are you able to move? No. I do hate how buggy this game can be sometimes. Oh, you're trying to run away. Oh, you're successfully running away. Oh. You cannot run from me, my friend. Back home where I come from. Oh, well, hey. Look, don't judge me. I was just testing the tenacity of my text ego, which seems to have just got itself stuck on a rock. Yeah. Now that you mention it. So let's bring him around, her around. Can you even move with me on you? Yeah. Not an issue. There we go. Now, we'll get you to follow this time, probably. I said, oh gosh. Well, we'll see what happened. I may have just summoned all the dinos. Or I may not have. I don't think so, because I think that your green name has to be... I don't know. I don't know, we'll find out. I'll get back there, it'll be chaos, or I'll get back there and it'll be perfectly dandy. So it's much nicer when you don't have much stuff in your inventory, I think. Where's that stego gone? I'm sure that we can finish it off. Where is that stego gone? There. Is it still bleeding? Probably. Come on now. Give up the rest of that hide. There we go. That's what we wanted. Oh, hey, don't go rolling away while we're gathering hide. I think that's potentially, it's very close to enough hide already. Now we know that's there. 75 is what we want, so we're going to need to do one more. Let's see how our tech stego holds up. We know that it's got some combat capabilities. Oh, this isn't good. Oh no, that's alright, we're alright. We know that it's got some combat capabilities. We know that it's got a propensity to stick itself into places where it can't get out. Just like a real stego. But we don't know how it fares against a trike. So, how does it fare against a trike? Let's see. First of all, there's no amazing thing with regards to the Pteranodon. Oh, I see. So he's got friends. Oh, now he's actually hitting him. Okay, so we have a few issues with hitting, but he works. He does the tail swipe. We can survive using his hunting prowess. her. The misgenderage is so real in this. All the dinosaurs are just him. Okay, follow me. So it's not that good for the following aspect of it. It's in fact really quite rubbish. But it's also not that good for basically anything. So when it comes to whether you want a stego, I mean it carries a lot. It doesn't move any faster or slower while it's carrying a lot, so I guess that's kind of one of the advantages. Other than that, I can't think of many other advantages to that. So everyone else is. Oh, you don't need to be following Unicron, Holio. Can I just get you to stop following? Yes, I can. Okay. That fire's done everything it's supposed to do, I think. Oh no, it's not. We've got bounties from the hunt. So more bounties over here. We do need that stuff though. Oh, this stuff of course is gets to be worn again. So I'll pop that on, even though I'm really loath to get in the habit of putting things on while I'm in the inventory of another container, because I don't know if you've seen, but it can be quite bothersome when, oh, I should have, maybe it's not too late. Maybe it's not too late. It's too late. So we want to transfer that over there, this over there, and these I've actually started putting in here, which is not quite actually true at all. Where did I put them? Well, wherever I did put them, and this is where I want to put them. So if I just took them out of there, I'm gonna just facepalm so hard when I go back and look. But it doesn't matter. Long story short, it's of no consequence. So we want things for our boat. We want more wood. We've got that over there. The tech stego holds it. We want that fibe. So we got that, and we want that, and everything else is just great. We're just doing so well on the boat building front. We're gonna go and park this guy in the water here, because we know that that's how you're gonna do it when you're doing this. Do we? Yes. How do we know that? It's just the facts of the... There we go. So this boat here is our whip around, our total gopher, and we're going to use this boat to transport the unicorn, hopefully, theoretically. Now, do I have to be literally in the water? Yes. Okay. So how do I deal with that then? I suppose we'll just pop the boat in your inventory, jump off, and these little things. It's the lot of fur. Where is it? He doesn't have it. I don't have it. I've pushed an incorrect button. And it's one that's going to cost me dearly. Oh no, I haven't pushed an incorrect button. This is the raft. I guess I can't really stealth boat. And of course, just like all our other boats, we're going to give it a stealth sail. And what's the other? Export dino? What does that mean? Data? Oh, I see. I can export the boat. Can I export? No way. I don't know what that does, guys. Does anyone know what that does? I'm curious. Anyone knows? Let me know. I'm super curious. In the meantime, we're gonna need. I'm not even joking around like this. This is gonna be a task. So, come with me, Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus is probably the best suited to this task. Come on, Stegosaurus. We are literally just going to grind through every stone because I know that we just need so much stone. So much stone, but we've got to make something that we can't it can't be attacked by the Sarco in particular, but more than that, we've got a few things that will attack. Sarcos, scorpions, they're the main ones, the main culprits. And there's not much I can do about leads like this. That's more about scouting the area, I think, before. Can we... Oh, yeah, follow distance is just not quite high enough, but I'm betting... I would have such a rage if you stood closer to me all the time, poking me with that head. So we will compromise, and I'll just not do that. How's that? And take the metal too. What's your weight like? Let's see if we can't do something about that. And what's the point in having a robot if it doesn't have a huge carry weight? 500 is not great. We want it higher. We're going to be carrying so much stone. I don't even want to think about how much we're going to need. But it's honestly, I haven't learned the engrams yet, but it's going to be buttloads. This grind, it's the lead-in to the next thing. It's the lead-in to the next thing, and I guess actually, it's a perfect place for me to sort of apologize again for that whole unicorn expedition. I'm gonna be a lot better prepared in future for all of my tames. That was a great lesson for me to what's happened? Are you set to aggressive, are you? Yeah. Okay. Hey, come back here. There's absolutely no need for any of that sort of behavior. We'll go neutral. I don't know if everyone else is neutral as well. I can't remember what the button is. Now's not the time. Come back here, my Stego. We've got some serious grind. Come on. Come on. Don't you fucking get stuck on something. Here we go, good. Okay, I can presume he's gonna be alright here. So I feel like I'm sort of downplaying the impact of the fact that we've got that lasso now. I think that using that lasso, I'm going to be able to drag drag all sorts of things. I don't know what the size limit is or what. I'll try it on some other stuff, eh? Definitely gotta get it on the parasaur or whatnot. So if we just, once I've got through these rocks, I'll chase one down. We'll see if we can't do that as well, because that will be such a bonus. Are you able to move still? Oh, you're a little bit. No, you're not. You're perfectly okay. And we've just got a visitor, by the way, the cat. Welcome, Moo Cow. Hello. She's looking at me like, yes, and I'm standing by the bowl. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that fucking well means? And I do. I do. It means that it's probably time for me to call it a stream. I think that looking over there, it's actually coming up right to the hour. A bit of rock grindery. You know, like, share and subscribe for rock grindery. Click that bell notification icon and you may be able to actually catch me in stream. If you catch me in stream, there's giveaways. No, it's not. Well, I mean, there kind of is, because you could contact me for that unicorn if you want. I will make good on that. I've got the unicorn now, obviously. You could just do, well, no, I mean, yeah, contact me for the unicorn. Alternately, you can just spawn one in, I suppose, but this is more legit, I think, because of the grind that went into capturing it. If you want a more legit but still kind of cheaty unicorn, you're more than welcome to ask for my one. Meantime, I guess that's going to be me resuming at some other time. Have a great time, have a great life, and really make the most of it. Make the most of every second.